Hello. Welcome to the world's worst monster train player and somebody who apparently needs to burp as soon as they press the start record button. Excuse me. What happened? I'll tell you what happened. Self-made Harpy wrecked the plan, didn't it? Because why wouldn't it? Doesn't tell you like individual boss fights and stuff like Spire, because each encounter in Spire is one single contained entity. Anyway, yeah, I'm feeling a bit self-conscious about the whole monster train thing right now. Umbra, Covenant 23. Not yellow blue, not yellow blue, not yellow blue. Hey. Because I'm not winning very much, and I'm not even at the highest difficulty yet. I can't win that much, so oh dear. And I don't know how much longer I can keep using the "we're still learning" excuse. We're still learning. We're still learning. These cars cost a lot of energy. That's my initial reaction here. And other than that, oof, yeah. That's a big oof. That's a big oof from me. X-Cost cards gets 3+ to their value when played. Or at the start of turn, add a common or uncommon morsel unit to your hand. This is much better than summoning it automatically to the floor, as we've described in a previous episode, I think, or possibly it was a stream, I can't remember. What X-Cost cards are there in Umbra Stygian? Well, obviously there is the Rail Spike, that gets you to consume X times, so consuming X+3 is probably good. Shroud Spike, sorry, not Rail Spike. Prismal Dust is air. Prism Retrieval, draw a unit, enhance it with. I mean, that's pretty good if we can find one. It's uncommon. Forever Consumed is rare, which we might take, especially if it's Stygian as the counterpart. We could probably get some spell weakness going. This might actually be a winning card here. And the only X-Cost card in Stygian is Spike of the Stygian. Well, there we go. I didn't know that, and that's also a very good card because it applies Sap and Frostbite. Whereas this is like immediately good. Common or uncommon morsel units to hand. Both of these are interesting. This one will be good right now. This one will be good later, and it might not ever be good if we don't find the cards. We do start with 5 Shade Splitters and 2 more Making of a Morsels, so I'm going to be bold here. I'm going to be bold and take that. And it's Glutton and Architect. Let's take Architect. Let's just take Architect, because I think I took the Lifesteal Penumbra several times recently and never really got on with it. Non-boss enemy units get +4. Frozen Lances, Crypt Builders, Penumbra with 25-20, some Morsels. Damage shield. But you're only on 3, so it's not like you're just going to kill a train steward straight away. We definitely got 2 banners next time, yeah. Let's go with no. If it was gold, I might think about it. But unit drafts are so hit and miss, is the problem. That's the problem, innit? Ugh, just Penumbra top, I suppose. Don't really understand that card, Feast. Like, no, the Collector. How could you? I don't think there's any way we got that. I don't think there's any way at all that we got that. You're not even dying. Okay. 2 energy morsels. Great. Good stuff. I guess I'll get to play the Crypt Builder from that. Or not. If you don't draw it, you won't, will you? Some lifesteal here is pretty good. Sorry, how did you... What went to the top there? I was not paying enough attention. Do I need to do that? Or can I take 3 damage here? Should I have not done that at all? I probably should not have done that at all. It's only got 1 health. It's fine. I'll just not take 3 and then win on this fight. Especially because of the lifesteal. Can you lifesteal more than 1? Can you... Restore health equal to the damage dealt? Presumably not. Yeah, that was a lot better. That was a mistake. That was a misplay. But it worked out. It worked out fine in the end. 50 gold. There's the X-Cost card. Playing this for 3 damage shield for free is pretty good. This is pretty good. And this is pretty good. Oh, don't make me think about things this early. Let me take this. Morsels. Offering token. How many cards say offering on them currently? 2. And it draws you a card. And I will taking it. And I now need to sneeze. Sneezes and burps. Oh my god, I'm just a mess of bodily functions, aren't I? 100 gold. Merchant of Steel is less exciting because of that. Maybe -1s on these making of morsels. Here comes the sneeze for real. I pressed the mute button on my headphones just in time. Umbra or a Stygian unit? Icy Silophyte. Spell weakness. Sweep as well. +2 capacity. Umbra units. Some good Wardens. 1 good Crucible Warden. 1 bad Crucible Warden. An Ember Forge, hooray. Alloyed Construct, ooh. Overgorger, fine. Early enough to warrant taking Overgorger, but no way to actually buff it. Unless we go here. I'm gonna go Stygian. I should have... the thing. I should have looked at the thing. These are bad. Siren of the Sea is probably a little bit better. Oh, 15 gold away from a large stone. You're basically just going to be sat behind Umbra at this point, so... Would I rather you have 10 extra attack or 25 extra health? Probably 10 extra attack, right? I think in most situations you decide that you want that. Do I want to give anything 25 health? Probably want to give this multi-strike. This just makes this +2. I want to give everything multi-strike. Is that my problem? Is that why I lose? Because I just wait to put multi-strike on too many things? I don't know. At the start of battle, enemy units appear on each floor. Oh, excuse me. I suppose there's some combination of drawing Frozen Lances and Shade Splitters that we can put in front of Penumbra that's better than taking the damage and eating. I'm gonna do it. And if it all goes horrendously wrong, I'll just play on the bottom floor and take what, 10 damage? Probably a bit more than 10. Wow, we drew 1 Crypt Builder that I can't even play, because I want to play both of these. So you lose a Rage, go down to 3, I take 9. 2 of you die. Except I can't play you because I take 20. Well, I can if I play a Shade Splitter in front and a Morsel Miner in front. Yeah, okay. Oh no, I can't play both. Does it matter? Oof. Short run today, folks. Oh, I got lucky with the offering token crit builder. Whoa, 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 whoa! Don't do that. Do not do that. I have to play these because I really want like a lifesteal or something. That's not quite what I wanted. may have pushed it too hard here, going for both of these trials. Time will tell. Ow! Oh, lifesteal 1. But then this doesn't... Oh, it does work! Oh my god, Feast. Feast has just absolutely carried. Pack morsels there, showing up exactly 5 turns before I'd want it to. I'm taking 3 here. So pray the Frozen Lances. Play the Frozen Lances down here. Probably not. Do 12 here. Oh god, I thought for a moment you had haste, so I was about to absolutely lose my S. Lose my effing S. The spikes is actually quite detrimental. Okay, well I'm always doing this, and I'm always doing this. And then I suppose lifesteal is good. And then I guess I will save 2 HP there. The space! The space! What is in here? Ugh, pile of absolute trash. Dead. Good. Good. Okay. Perils of production. 2 rage, 2 Umbra drain. Don't like it. Mind collapse with first Hell Pact. I mean, I'd take a mind collapse here anyway, so I'll take a mind collapse here. Another crypt builder. Helical Crystallis is just generally okay as a card. Like, it's generally pretty fine. I'm worried I'm taking too many cards. But I'm also worried that the deck is just not very good. Duplicate Siren of the Sea and then have absolutely no room to summon morsels on the floor? No. +10, +5, and endless. Ooh, endless, you say? Oh, wow. Ooh. An endless alloyed construct. Morsel Master on the Penumbra floor. 3, 4, 5, 6 capacity. Worst case scenario, the floor is 6 capacity, and then we don't play on that floor, we just play on one of the other floors. So we'll have 7 capacity. So the Morsel Master is just taking up a space that another Morsel would have taken. So, just no. An alloyed construct on a separate floor? Got to, right? You don't have any other choice. Can't not take another unit here. I'm gonna have to take this. Just hope that it can do enough work. I should have maybe upgraded it before going here in case it's copy 5. It is copy 5. But I don't think I actually would have copied 5 from an inert alloyed construct. 5 sets of packed morsels? You can't see, but I'm making that face, you know, in the meme, like, oh, I'm not sure, like, what are you talking about? You know the one. 5 packed morsels. And a feast. And a feast. Could play like 4 of them and then eat them and then play another 4. Siren of the Sea would certainly get stuff done in that scenario as well. It's just bad though, right? Is it? When are we removing cards from this deck? Forever? Afterwards? Here, then here, then here, then here, then here? 10 cards out? Yeah, okay. Okay. Take the Shade Splitters out. Fine. Alright, you heard it here first, folks. This is strong. It's a strong strategy. Plus 10 or plus 5 and plus 10? Probably just plus 10. Making you large, obviously, it also sounds exciting. I could make you endless, like, but I don't even make you endless because I'm worried about you dying before you get going. But I mean, you're gonna get going, right? Look at these. Look at these. Both of these? Yeah, all right, fine, fine. I'm feeling desperate. Let's start getting rid of these shade splits now. I'm feeling totally desperate here. Oh, we got another purge. Let's get rid of a train steward as well. Daedalus. Which one is this? Is this extinguish? No, that's not even a Daedalus, is it? Extinguish. What am I talking about? It's the damage shield one, which is worrying. Top floor is small. Really, really good alloyed construct roll there. Really good. Absolutely phenomenal draw. 2, 7, 17. Just to get him down. There's a good chance he gets a lifesteal at some point, right? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? So play these on this floor to get the incant, but then yeah, just play them both so that I can decide exactly which one I want here. You're only taking 7 for now, so you can have a lifesteal. Oh, this is going to take forever, isn't it, to work out what's best here. I'm always playing that, but you can have a lifesteal and I guess just 2 damage shields, just set you up to be decently ready. And you can have a +4 and a +4. And these train stewards can, unfortunately, go away forever. And we're taking space from this boss. So the damage shield sets you up here to be good for life stealing, and then we're well on the way there. So definitely play this up here, and then play this, correct? So now you just about live. So you basically need a damage shield so that you don't die next turn, because only one of you is dying. 42 times 2, what a waste. If only I'd drawn my feast! If anything, this run has taught me the value of feast. So you need damage shield, and then you two need to be down here so that this guy can get big. The big boy, big alloyed constructs. It's not a boy, it's genderless. It is a construct. It is a construct. They are a construct. No attack! Imagine being that one guy. That one. I'm so gender biased. I really do apologise. I just can't. I'm just talking. It's society's fault, really, more than anything. Can we have a lifesteal one, please? Imagine being the healer that gets to the top, facing the pyre. Like, this is what we trained for all yesterday afternoon. Might play the Crystallis here just to not have this damage shield get eaten before I can do anything else. And give you another damage shield. Oh, I got another Shade Split. 1 energy. Oh, Feast actually lets me get an energy here. Okay, I'm seeing the value of Feast now. Vaguely. Vaguely. Would I rather do 6 to this guy? No, I'd rather get 2 more incant on the Siren of the Sea. These aren't lifesteal. Although damage shield is probably just... play these! Play these before you make any more decisions. Man, I'm so bad at playing morsels. Nice. 315 on its own. You can play the spells on a different floor. Those are all magma morsels. 375. This makes absolutely no difference because the 63 just goes straight through. Good. I was a bit worried there that you weren't dead, Daedalus. Clues in the name, am I right? Ha ha! Daedalus. More like... yeah. Okay, we're there. We are there. Wretch! Return consumed morsel units to your hand. Wow. We certainly... I don't have the space to play them. Pyre bound, Siren Song, Pyre bound, ascend all enemy units on this floor, apply days 3. Or Gifts for Regard. Gifts for Regard here, it's bonkers good, right? Am I wrong? Because our pack morsels consume themselves anyway. And we can just have a very small deck. Probably end up with no cards left in the deck if we do madness with this. 20 magic power. Makes the Frozen Lances good, very good. Helical Crystallis makes amazing. Mind Collapse is the only one that's really a bit meh from that. What do we do though? What's the rest of the deck if that's what we do? They're both very good. They're both very good. I'm gonna take this. I'm going to take that, having thought about it. Now, do we Morsel Maker the floor that Alloyed Construct's on? Meaning that we never ever play a Morsel on that floor? Oh yes we do, we can play 1, because we'll have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 space taken up, and we're about to take space here, so we can play 1 Morsel on the bottom floor. I don't think we need to. I think because we got the pack morsels, we're all right. Because the thing is they're uncommon or rare morsels, which means they're always very good. What am I doing? Logbook. They're always lifesteal, damage shields, Umbra, yeah. Morsel. That one's uncommon, +4. This one is common, so this one only comes out of Shade Splitters. Is that the only common morsel? What's the flipping point in that then? I kind of thought this one and this one were common as well. And that Excavator and Jeweler were the uncommons and Miner was the rare. Alright, fine. So you'll never get this from packed morsels, basically, is the only thing. So the only question is Morsel Master on the Siren of the Sea Penumbra floor, and presumably I take even more space with Penumbra. So then this floor will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. What am I counting here? Starts off on 5. It will be 8 because of this. Back down to 5 because I've played this. Down to 3 because I've played the Siren of the Sea, and down to 2 because I've played the Morsel Master. Oh, but up to 3 because I'm taking space? Yeah. Yeah, why not? Oh, God, I just yanked the cable of my headphones. What were we going to do? Remove cards, right? Did I take Gifts for Regard? Is that very... It's not as necessary now, is it? Because the deck's going to thin itself out. But I still want to go this way because it's a Merchant of Magic, so it will get me... possibly Holdover, which I can't afford because I only have 75 gold. An artifact and some money and a unit, though, might be a bit better than 2 card removes a shop that I can't afford and Pyre health that I don't really need. Yeah, alright. You talked me into it. Me. Incant abilities trigger additional time. When you play a spell, spells in hand that cost less are reduced to 0. Wow. No. No thank you. No thank you. Architect 2 or Glutton? Architect 2. We can summon so many morsels. We are very ready. We are very ready to summon morsels. 15 armor for 150 gold. Where are we going next? Hellvent? Duplicate? Nothing? Thought Binder. Absolvers. Clipped Guardians. We do need something to do with backline actually, don't we? I've taken too many trials already, and they were more trouble than they were worth. And 15 armor, maybe that scares me. Maybe that scares me. Okay, Penumbra, Morsel Master, Packed Morsels, right. Oh, okay, it's just the triple. Oh, the 7 unit limit. I forgot to take into account the 7 unit limit. That's not a huge problem. I mean, that's actually fine, right? Because then we play one morsel and it gets copied and takes up 2 space. We take the second morsel, it gets copied. So it's 4 morsels, 3 units. It's actually ideal. It's actually ideal. You are fine down here for now, even though you can't actually eat. Can't you? I need to get you going a little bit. I'll put 1 up here, and I'll put 1 down here. Jorge! So Gifts of Regard draws us 3, and it makes all of the spells in our hand cost 0 anyway, because 3 is the most that a spell costs in this deck. We'll play this on this floor, because Siren of the Sea has Incant. Well, that's a hand of 0 cost cards. Who wants +5 and +5? I guess I should play this first. You need multi-strike, don't you? Did I give you a spare space for that? Yes, I did. Right, where are these going? I suppose it doesn't make any difference because I can just feast all of them anyway. You need lifesteal and you kind of just need it now. Brilliant. And then may as well do these up here, and energy down here, which is only going to be used for fuel. The irony, the energy ones are being used for fuel. I can not actually play everything. But I don't really need to play a Frozen Lance here, so... I do 60 to you, push you to the back, you and you die, and then you go to the top with 105 health. But this floor's got a lot more attack than I thought. Oh, and then these cost 0 because of the split anvil. Yeah, well, there's too much going on in this run. I can't contain it all in my head. Sorry. I'm gonna be cringing. You're all gonna be cringing. Can I have a lifesteal one off, please? See, something along those lines. Ah, 2 lifesteals. Ah, you want 4 lifesteal, Penumbra? Do you want 4 lifesteal? Well, I can acquiesce to that. This train steward's still hanging out like the absolute burks they are. You're just dead, right? 384, is that it? What kind of BS is that? You died to up here. It's a shame one of you isn't lifesteal, but 1 damage shield. So 11, 1 and 1. So you take 2. So you get down to 32. So you actually only need 1 health to get another 128 damage out of here. And that didn't work because my math is wrong. You take 11, but it's damage shield. So then you take 1 and 1, you go down to 32. Oh, because it's 14 around. 13 around. So actually you need this one as well. There we go. Could I have taken the trial though? Good question. Apply damage shield 1. Add 2. Uncommon or rare morsel units to your hand. Consume. Add 3. We can't. There's no point to this. The deck is so small by the end. I'm going to take another feast. This is the biggest turn. Backline. Something that kills the backline. Do we have room for that? Takes away space from the alloyed construct. And other than that, yeah. So I don't really think. I'm going to take an Ice Storm because with Gist for Regard it potentially turns into 21 random 5 times. Although the deck is 35 cards. Although we are going here, right? We're going here, and then here, and then here. Yeah, alright, I'll take it. Taking out the Shade Splitters, I may as well take out these Frozen ones. This is one part of absolute trash. Endless, plus 10. That's I'll make Morsel Master a bit tastier, I suppose. And I'll re-roll this. Quick! Quick! It's not multi-strike. Do you want 1 armor as well every time you incant? It's a bit gross. No, you really, really want multi-strike here. Really. You are going to do a lot of damage. And my Penumbra, all things being equal, will hopefully have like 10 damage shield on her. So you really need to be doing the damage. Penumbra will be doing damage, don't get me wrong. But Siren of the Sea is potentially going to be huge. I will get rid of the trains, continue to get rid of the train stewards for now, because there is a world in which Shade Splitters become 0 cost because of things like Gifts of Regard and Helical Crystallis and Crypt Builders. So I will continue to remove these because they are the least useful. At least a spell might give Siren of the Sea 2 health and 2 attack. Non-boss enemy units restore all health when they move up a floor. It's the sweep boss. So Siren of the Sea is effed. This is obviously the episode where I want to swear, but I also don't want to be crass, so I just say the initial of the swear. Alright, well, you only have 790 health, and you only do 9, so you do have lifesteal. Yeah, it's the sweep combat, so It's fine. I mean, it's not fine. Sweep against morsels is atrocious. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Play you, because then the Shade Splitter costs 0. Please, mouse, please. It's a start. I can play Gifts for Regard, but then I can't play... Oh yeah, don't worry about playing Siren of the Sea then, because it's just going to die anyway. I'll play this. Oh, I don't know. It does actually get this guy dead. Let's play it first and see what we draw. Oh, I don't know actually. I'm only taking 6 down here. This is a really good time to plonk a construct down with 2 Shade Splitters. I can do that anyway. I can play this, and then I just don't end up playing this. Maybe that's fine. It's probably fine. Ah, we drew the Ice Storm. Good. I thought there for a moment. There I'd been absolutely done. Oh look, the common morsels. I may as well play this. Oh, you actually die if I... Oh, they had energy on them! They had gain energy printed on them. I should have thought of that as being an outcome, really. I really should have thought of that. I'm the best. He can't be stopped. I probably don't need to play the Mind Collapse here. So I'll discard it should it draw me something good. Yeah, I'll chuck one of these. Because I can play the Mind Collapse, right? And it will make everything else cost 0, because I'm technically playing this for 3. 3? You can have a life... I'm only taking 4 here. This is quite a low damage combat, isn't it? Where do I want the damage to go? What was the boss? 9 damage. But sweep. I'll probably just set the bottom floor up to be big, and then hopefully... And I'll play this up here for the incant, even though it's not going to do much, actually, thinking about it. Oh, I only got 2 because my hand's full. Gross. You got 5 health, so you actually live through all that nonsense. Oh, this floor was the small floor, wasn't it? Yeah, that's why this isn't going. That's why I can't play anymore. Even more reason to just set the bottom floor up as where it's all happening, where it's at. Like the Beck song, you know? You know that Beck song, where it's at? A brief respite. Play this up here, you fool! Lifesteal. 5/5. I can only play 1 up there anyway, so... how much attack did the boss do? Was it 9? Was it 7? If it's 7, then +4 here is important. It gets me an extra round. If it's 9... Oh, it doesn't matter because I'm getting 2 anyway. Haha, math! What a soft science maths is. That's what we call bait in the YouTube industry. We call that a bait. Dead. I'm the best. He cannot be stopped. I just summon those morsels to be killed. Yeah, lifesteal that, huh? +1 on this floor. It's only relevant on the bottom floor, but the bottom floor is where the action is happening. Or Shroud Mitosis. Shroud Mitosis is kind of like Crucible Extension, but just once. Gem Trove. I did see it, but it's gold because I just took it at a really low covenant. Do I want to try Shroud Mitosis? Or do I want to get Crucible Extension and try and make the bottom floor big over the course of a whole... I think this is just bigger. It's burst. The deck's too big to guarantee playing this more than once. Whereas playing this once has more of an this has more of an impact if you can play it twice. This has more of an impact if you're only playing it once. No, thank you. Those are nice cards. I approve. But I'm not taking any more cards. And I'm going removes. And I'm going to get multi-strike for the Siren there. One Train Steward can go. And let's start getting rid of these Frozen Lances. I don't like them as much as the Shade Splitters. 20 Pyre health. Yes. Slots full. Everything is full of stuff. May as well pay for some card removes then. Wow, that got really expensive really quickly. So we're not getting any more units now. I should hasten to add that. This is the plan. And this might be where I fall down, is that I've not done enough to beat Seraph with these cards, with these units. Come on, look at this. Look at it. Alloyed Construct and 6 Packed Morsels. If that doesn't beat Seraph, I'm going to just have to go back to the drawing board on my understanding of this game. I just have to concede that I don't know enough about how to win the game. Oh, the bottom floor is small. That's not fair. That's not fair. And you're 6 times 2. I will play this because I don't think I want to play both of these. Yes, I will. Based on drawing that, I will. Lifesteal. Why, I'm just dead. Man, you got 50 health. Yeah, have 4 lifesteal, why not? And how many units are on this floor now? 6. So, doesn't really go to waste. Give you +4 as well. One of you lives. The one I put at the back lives. Ah, I baited you there, didn't I? Oh my god, you're not alloyed construct at all. Where's my feast, huh? Where's my feast? Well, we're certainly going to have some, energy next time. Something got through there. What are these cards? They're the cards I've added to my deck. Oh, just give him 20 armor. Good shout. I'm giving him 4, giving Siren the C4 attack as well, so I'm actually only giving him 6 net. Can't die. That's gross. How have I miscalculated this so badly? Wow, I really should have thought of that. Oh no. Game over, I guess. I guess we lose now because I didn't think to count how much attack this floor had. dear. I can't even make any use of this because of the flipping unit limit. How are you dead? You only have 30 health. What on earth is happening? You got flipping 5 rage between you. I should have put at least one morsel in front. Oh my god. Ugh, Siren of the Sea, I hope you can carry the actual literal rest of the entire fight. That's a lot of damage shield, isn't it? Have 2 lifesteal and also have some damage shield. 1, 2, 3, 6. So play a low value one. And then feast. And then have the rest. Have even more double damage shield, and then just have doubled. Get rid of these cards. You don't. Oh, you do have Slay. No. Gifts of Regard, bottom card, top tier stuff. Rage 2 doesn't matter. You got 2 damage shields, so it's actually irrelevant here. And it's Slay. It's not even in count, is it? Fine. I won't play you then. The sweep has done me in, as flipping always. Oh dear. Alright, well, Gifts of Regard is actually getting us through the deck here at a moderate pace. Whether we have enough to get Fell done, I'm not sure. I don't think I'm going to worry too much about getting you. I think I'll just take another 6 here. Alright, so I need to find a good morsel. I didn't. Which one do I mean... guess it doesn't... I guess I don't have a choice. Also, it's irrelevant, because I can't feast them anyway, so... That at least puts a bunch of damage on... I say a bunch. A 16th of some damage on Fel. Do that to give an enemy with Slay loads of buffs. Christ alive. Oh yeah, now the feast shows up. 103 times 2. 115 times 2 is 74 health, 20 damage a round. Ugh. Sounds like it might be doable, doesn't it? Oh, it's not even close. Lifesteal. Lifesteal. Hey. Oh my god, it's dead. It's just from that, it's dead. Huge, huge carry there. It's gone back to not being dead. It's dead. How strange. Okay, the less we talk about that combat, the better. I'm just glad that I didn't have to end this video on such a down note. I would have been legitimately upset. Shroud Spike. Doesn't seem necessary, does it? Seems like overkill. Although I did deliberately take for the first Hail Pact for this reason, so. More space? No, draw. Don't need the energy, like at all. Don't need the energy. Very, very rarely if we run into a situation where we needed one more energy. But we need more cards, for sure. The deck is painfully slow. And we will continue to remove cards. The deck is very thin after the first go through. But that's fine, because it takes us about until the the turn before the relentless combat phase to go through the deck. Oh. Oh. I'm gonna pay a bunch of coins. Would I rather choose? I'd rather choose an artifact from the shop than pay a bunch of coins and get a piece of trash. Like, at least here I get a choice, and some of them I can't afford, admittedly. When deal 3 damage to the rear enemy unit when a morsel is eaten. It's hard to argue with that, right? We're eating a lot of morsels. We're eating a lot of morsels. 4 space. Or trample. We don't actually need the space, because we're hitting the limit. We're actually hitting the limit on units on the Penumbra floor. The only reason we would take this is if maybe we wanted to put Alloyed Construct in front. But I don't see how that does anything. Because Penumbra is actually just tanking for the Siren of the Sea. Ah, that might be a plan, you know, though. So if we play on whatever floor is not small, so we're on 6 capacity. This takes it up to 10. Penumbra is 3. Alloyed Construct is 2, that's 5. Morsel Master is 6. Siren of the Sea is 7 and 8. Alright, so then we could not play Morsel Master and have 7 be able to summon 3 morsels. Penumbra, Alloyed Construct, Siren of the Sea, 3 morsels. 4 morsels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 3 morsels is 10. 6 plus 3, or will be 6 plus 4. Is Morsel Master now going down the drain? Do we need to play this anymore? I think we do, because it just gets us so many morsels, because we're playing morsels on the bottom, and we're doubling morsels in the middle. I don't think putting everything on one floor is necessarily that relevant here. Plus it halves the value of Teeth of Gold, which, you know, is not great, but... If I take Monstrous, then Trample? It doesn't, you know, it does something. Four out of a minimum of 8. Five, 6, 7. That means we can only summon 1 morsel. Alright, well there's space then, even though the space is irrelevant, the Monstrous is actively harmful. Okay. Enemy units enter with 2 armor. 400 coins. I don't need any more coins. I don't need the Merchant of Steel, the Merchant of Magic, you know, like we're giving our cards 20 magic power and consume anyway. The only real issue is maybe the only real decision rather will be if to be duplicating and removing 2 more cards. And I suppose Pyre remains. And I suppose this Merchant of Trinkets. Do I beat 20 armor? Ugh, 140 and 20 armor and gains 15 armor on Harvest. I am out. I am not taking that. It sounds worrying. it's disconcerting. I'd rather just it be concerting. Well, you can't really say fairer than that, although I've somehow managed to not play my alloy construct hit. How on earth did I do that? Wow. Wow. I'm also throwing away 12 damage here. Sure. Sure. This is the one exact example where trample would have been good. Let's just be you, I suppose. I'm so bad at this game. If anyone wants to, like, tell me, and you know, like, feel free to. At least you're all dead. And some lifesteal and some damage as well. Okay, 22, 25, 28, 31. What do you do? 5 damage to the front. Okay, well, there goes all that damage shield down the toilet. Damage shield is just not very. I mean, it is good. I shouldn't, you know, I shouldn't complain. I am about to take 40. That's because I didn't get the allied construct down. But arguably it would have gone through anyway. Oh, push it to the back actually. Is that wise? It's probably not wise. That's probably more wise. The incant, it's so strong. Does it matter which ones of these I play? I can play 2 and then play another 2, so it does. Alright, damage shield and 5 and 5. Get rid. Yeah, I mean, there's a case to be made for not putting those through the deck. There's definitely a case to be made for not giving this guy 45 armor. What an idiot. What an absolute fool I am. And thankfully you're all dead. Thankfully I got away with it. I can play this, don't worry. Don't worry! 31? 31 damage? Is that correct? Double check this. 11, 16, 26, 31. Nothing has in cant to get more health. No. So if we do this... And then... do this... I was looking for a damage shield there, but sure. I am going to push you to the back though, just to get these done. Right, and then... How have you now gone to being dead? Because you do front that 5 damage to me at the front. Like, oh, for Christ's sake. The flipping morsels killed him. Look at this. You got no one but yourself to blame for that. I'm sorry. It shouldn't matter. We're not going to beat the boss. We're not going to beat Seraph if we play like this. If I play like this. Don't do that. Christ alive. Good, I should flip and hope you're dead. This deck is so strange. I'm just going to press end turn because I don't trust it to not suddenly decide, oh, actually, the boss doesn't die. I think we do enough damage. Some 1 or 2 things might squeeze through while we're getting set up. Don't need any of this. Damage shield, something to be said for damage shield, but I don't often get 4 energy a turn. Pie silence. I don't need this. Maybe Glacial Seal, you can make a case, but... Right, so I have to go this way now, because the 20 pie health, I need it. I kind of just need it, because something's going to squeeze through before we're set up and just beat us into the ground. Permafrost is not holdover. Of course not. Why would there be? 3 feasts. 2 gifts for a guard. 2 gifts for a guard? Can one draw the other? Like, yes, they are a spell. So a spell can draw a spell when it says draw 3 spells. 2 Shroud Spikes. 2 Shroud Mitosis. 2 Siren of the Seas. I like 2 gifts for a guard because it just speeds us up so quickly. I don't think once we've played all of the Packed Morsels we can do much more anyway, so we may as well just go very quickly. Hang on. Let's just double check that we can. Yeah. I mean, the only downside to this is that actually with the split anvil, split anvil, this makes it a bit clunkier, but I also did just throw that last combat by playing this turn 1 and then not having the energy to play anything else. So I will do it. It costs 3, so there's a lot here that costs... No, the reason you're duplicating it is to flipping... Let's make this. I'm sick of drawing this before Gifts for a Guard has showed up. Yeah, the reason you're doing this is to make your spells cost very little anyway. I mean, maybe now I should have thought about... If I knew I was going to do that, maybe I would have taken Gem, Shroud, whatever it's called. We can't afford anything now. I suppose the best we can do really is a reroll and get another -1 and be sad that I didn't make this cost only 1 before duplicating it. But, you know, I am not the brightest. We have established that already. Whatever. Okay. I will make a guess here, and if we get through the first 3 waves, we will win. But we have to make sure that we get strong enough, quickly enough. Alright, that's an alright turn 1, actually. Actually, that's a very good turn 1. So, the first spell you play each turn gets consumed. This is the small flaw, but I don't think that made any difference, did it? This has consume printed on it anyway, so you play it. Wow, you give your Penumbra damage steal, life steal, and a +4. You eat. So the Siren of the Sea gets what it can, and you get all of that done now, even though it makes no difference, and you play this so you don't take 1 damage. What are we taking down here? 28. If I put two morsels on this, yeah, if I put 2 morsels on this floor, these 2 die before they go up, but they still get to attack me. I'm taking 0 here. Oh, because of the lifesteal, of course, of course. So I can get you dead. It's just a case of whether I play the... I might consume the Shade Splitter, because this, at least if I draw it with Gifts for a Guard, will have a bit more value. So then definitely play you. Play you here. You don't die? Why are you not dying? Does this not... Do they go up after they've eaten? Before? If they go up and then I eat, I'm really upset, because that was kind of like a big deal. You're only taking 176. I've successfully not played the Alloyed Construct, because I'm the best. And now I'm going to take 6 from here, because I really need this played. That's the problem. If I get this played, I at least kill a couple of these as well, so... Oh, it's because Seraph is the back unit, of course. Of course. I didn't actually look past that bit of the screen. Right, I'm screwed now because I didn't actually play the Alloyed Construct, so... Okay, I don't want the Gifts for the Guard to consume itself. I might get this consumed. Or I might get this consumed up here and only take... I should play this first though, because then... Well, that's why I think I might play this first, because then at least all of these become free. But then I can't play this. Is that worth it? Probably not. Alright, this isn't getting played. This is getting played. All of these will then be able to become played. So will the 3 spells I draw from this. And I don't take 5 from here. And hopefully get a lot of stuff dead here, because a bunch of damage is about to get stacked up on this floor. So I'll consume this one, it's fine. It's actually fine. I've got to. I've drawn the other one. Interesting. The one morsel we're going to get this turn is going to come from Shade Splitter. It's a weird one. That's actually shit, isn't it? Gifts to Regard has consume print right anyway. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. This one does because it's printed but not green because it's not from this. So I'm going to consume this when I play it next anyway. So maybe I do just play it this turn. Get even more incant on Siren of the Sea. It only needs one more incant and then this floor just dies. I must remember to play at least the Frozen Lance up here, so I don't take 30. And if I play this, I'll probably be able to get 2 of them done. Okay, so we actually got the making of a morsel here instead for the Shroud Spike, which is nice. And then I will Mind Collapse up here for 2 energy. Yes. Frozen Lance. And then I can actually consume a Morsel Miner 10 times. Oh, I could have done better than that, couldn't I? Because I've got the Rubble Morsel here. Yeah, weird one. Oh, that did 30 damage counting from the back out. Fancy that. Okay, so we've cleared everything now, and now we just got to get stuff done down here. What am I drawing? I'm drawing 6 of these. Oh, and there are 4 pack morsels still in the deck. Good. Good stuff. How many of these? Oh, I can actually play this Crypt Builder by feasting on these energy morsels, which are called which ones? Rubble Morsel. Interesting. I've played both Gifts to Regard, haven't I? Yeah, maybe a mistake there. The question is now whether we've spent all of our stuff, right? Have we just done everything we can do now? We're kind of beholden to the rest of the deck panning out. Unless that's consume on it anyway. Which, you know, is not. It's going to be a whole nother turn before I can draw. I have to get rid of these just so that they don't get reshuffled through, so I can draw Alloyed Construct sooner. Yeah, took 15 there. I'm a bad Seraph. I will play this so that I can then play the Ice Storm for free, and I don't mind consuming it. Although maybe I do mind consuming it, I don't know. Whatever, there's no reason to consume it, so I won't. These don't stay lifesteal on. Can one of you say lifesteal on, please? No! Please! I think it makes a huge difference, actually, because this is going to help, hopefully help a lot. I just can't play all of them anyway, so may as well not worry about it. It's pretty good. It's alright. I mean, oh, I might be dead. It's fine! Oh, I'm dead. Have I got any high damage attacks left in the deck? I've still got the Helical Crystallis, okay. And a Crypt Builder. And that Ice Storm. There's a small chance that I don't die to this. Have I still got the Feasts, at least? Yeah, I got 1. I suppose the damage shield ones have to go down then. How many morsel generating cards do I have left? Maybe I do need to keep these in. I've got 3 Shade Splitters and a Pack Morsel and a Shroud Mitosis. Okay, no, these don't need to get shuffled through the deck. The deck's so full of crap as it is. Okay, Helical Crystallis helps slightly. Oh, good, a lifesteal morsel. Ah, please! I need you to do more than that! Okay, we're on 5 health, so this is very important now. Oh, you've summoned a flipping unit up there, haven't you? Of course you have. And I've not drawn any attack cards. You can get through. You've got Consume printed on you anyway. I really thought we'd do more. I mean, we probably would have done more damage than this if I'd have remembered to put the alloyed flipping construct down. So embarrassing. Ah! I can't believe I'm dead. I've got nobody but myself to blame as well. How did I make such a stupid mistake? And Seraph is up here, so I can't even just token kill this for fun. Oh, I should not have thrown that away. That was extremely poor. So embarrassed. What a throw. I'm never going to win ever again, am I? It's a long video, so I'm just going to wrap this up. I tried. I don't know. I can't even remember how I didn't get that alloyed construct down. The deck just, I thought, you know, with 2 Gifts of Regard, maybe that big turn where I just played the two Gifts of Regard was a mistake and I should have kept one. Or I shouldn't have played one until I knew the other was in the discard, so I didn't draw one with the other. Meaning that I could cycle through the deck much quicker the second time around. But I was only on the second time through the deck there that time anyway. So if I didn't do that then, I was a turn behind from having not drawn 6 cards out of my deck in the first place. And then all of the blights and scourges that got added in. Tough run. It wasn't a tough run, it should have been an easy run really, I just threw it away due to misplays. You live and learn. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, don't forget to leave a like and let me know that you're enjoying the content, and I will continue to make content. If you want to see the content on a regular basis, hit subscribe. Other than that, take care, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.